Sometimes a person may commit certain wrongful acts without realizing it, while other times they may do so intentionally. However, in any case, these actions lead to dangerous consequences. Therefore, a person must be cautious before doing anything and strive to properly understand the essence of the matter. There was a girl who was only 14 years old and did not know what Islamic teachings were. Her parents were Muslims, but they were not close to Islam. Each was busy with their own affairs, and the girl grew up without any Islamic education or guidance. She gathered information from the internet and from her so-called young friends. Later, it was discovered that this girl always read the Quran in the bathroom. May Allah bless you. She took the mushaf with her to the bathroom and read the Quran. After some time, the mother was shocked to find that her daughter was ill and suffering from severe hallucinations. She immediately took her to a doctor, but the doctor found no issues after conducting tests and analyses. It became clear that the girl had no physical ailments, but despite this, her condition continued to worsen, and she began to experience terrifying nightmares. Some people advised the mother and father to play the Quran for the girl and to bring a sheikh to perform spiritual healing, Ruqya Sharia. Indeed, after the recitation of the Quran and Ruqya Sharia, the girl returned to her normal state. But my beloved in Allah, what is truly astonishing is that many women do not know whether it is permissible to read the Quran in the bathroom or not. So if a person enters the bathroom and reads the Quran, is it considered a sin or is it normal and permissible? There are those who know the correct answer and those who do not. Therefore, let us briefly explain this to you and then mention what Satan does to a person if they read the Quran in the bathroom. The authors of the Sunnah narrate that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, would remove his ring when he wanted to enter the bathroom. On his ring was inscribed, Muhammad, Messenger of Allah. Scholars have said that according to the law, it is necessary to mention Allah when entering and leaving the bathroom. In the two Sahihs, in the Hadith of Anas, may Allah be pleased with him, it is established that the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, when entering the bathroom would say, O Allah, I seek refuge in you from the evil spirits, male and female. And when he left the bathroom, he would say, I seek your forgiveness. From this, scholars have mentioned the rules of conduct to be observed when a person is in the bathroom. Among them is that it is undesirable to enter with anything bearing the name of Allah without necessity, because the bathroom is a place of impurity, and according to the law, the name of Allah should be honored and glorified and not taken to such places. However, if it is necessary to enter with them, because there is no one outside to keep them safe, and there is a fear they might be lost, then there is no harm. In short, if it is necessary to enter the bathroom and you have papers in your pocket with the name of Almighty Allah, and you cannot find anyone outside to entrust them to, there is no harm in entering with them. But if there is someone or a place where you can safely keep those things, keep them away from the bathroom and leave them outside before entering. Jurists also said that speaking in the bathroom is undesirable, even if it is a greeting or a response to a greeting. In the Hadith of Ibn Omar, he said, a man passed by the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, while he was urinating and greeted him. The Prophet did not respond until the man was about to leave. Then he struck the wall with his hand, wiped his face, struck again, and wiped his hands. Then the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, responded to the man's greeting and said, nothing prevented me from responding to your greeting except that I was not in a state of purity. If a person sneezes while in the bathroom or hears the call to prayer, adhan, they may glorify Allah and respond to the adhan in their heart, not with their tongue. From this, it follows that one should not read books, newspapers, or the like in the bathroom, as they often contain verses, hadiths, or mentions of Allah. As for reading the Quran, the correct opinion of scholars is that it is prohibited. We also say that natural instinct rejects reading the Quran, which is the best speech and the highest form of remembrance, in places of impurity and filth. A person must respect the rules of conduct with the Book of Almighty Allah. Now let us move to the second issue, the presence of jinn in the bathroom. We all know that the bathroom is the abode of jinn and devils. It is a place of impurity and filth, and such places are often inhabited by jinn. These jinn can cause harm to people, as they are, as has been said, evil and the source of all calamities. The beloved prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, warned us about them and sought refuge from them. He said, I seek refuge in you from the evil jinn and devils. Scholars explained that al-khub means evil, and al-khaba'ith refers to jinn and devils, the people of evil. That is why we all seek refuge in Almighty Allah when entering the bathroom, saying, I seek refuge in you from the evil jinn, male and female, referring to evil and its representatives. Since the bathroom is their home and dwelling, we must all recite this supplication so that they do not harm us. Among the important rules of etiquette, it should also be noted that a person must enter the bathroom with the left foot and exit with the right. They should not speak in the bathroom except out of necessity. They should not sing, shout, or cry in the bathroom so that the jinn are not pleased with them. If a person makes mistakes such as crying intensely or being sad in the bathroom, they may become vulnerable to possession by jinn. When a jinn possesses their body, certain signs may appear. Among these signs are the patient's love for frequently visiting the bathroom and staying there. Some patients even fall asleep sitting in the bathroom, show a love for filth and refuse to bathe, have a constant desire to enter the bathroom in the dark, aversion to the sound of the Quran and the adhan, the appearance of bruises on the body, blue or red, and pain in the back and joints. Some of these signs may appear in a person who has been affected by jinn in the bathroom. The treatment is simple: listening to and reciting the entire Surah Al-Baqarah, as well as reciting Surah Al-Qalam, which is particularly effective for this type of case. The patient must maintain the cleanliness of their body, clothes, and place. They must also use perfumes and adhere to the rules of etiquette in the bathroom. Conclusion. In conclusion, it is forbidden to read the Quran in the bathroom. The devil or jinn present in the bathroom can harm a person who does not follow the rules of etiquette when entering the bathroom, or who does not recite the prescribed supplication before entering. Speaking in the bathroom is undesirable, as is singing or staying there unnecessarily, as this exposes a person to serious problems. Finally, there are people who do not properly educate their children. They do not teach them to distinguish between good and evil, and this is a serious mistake, as happened with the girl in this story. Therefore, please, my beloved in Allah, if you have children, educate and raise them properly. Do not allow them to rely solely on the internet for information. In conclusion, we ask Allah for safety for us and for all of you. May you be under the protection of Allah. This story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of proper Islamic education and observing etiquette in sacred matters. The young girl, due to ignorance and lack of guidance from her parents, made a grave mistake by reading the Quran in the bathroom, a place of impurity and the abode of jinn. As a result, she suffered severe spiritual and psychological disturbances that only began to heal after spiritual intervention with ruqyah and the recitation of the Quran. Key points. 1. Respect the Quran. It is strictly forbidden to read or take the Quran to impure places, such as bathrooms. Such disrespect can attract spiritual harm, especially from jinn, as the bathroom is their known abode. 2. Follow Islamic etiquette. Enter the bathroom with the left foot, recite the prescribed supplication, avoid speaking, singing, crying, or staying unnecessarily. All of this is necessary to protect oneself from invisible harm. 3rd, parental responsibility. Parents must actively teach their children Islamic teachings. Allowing children to learn only from the internet or their peers can lead to dangerous misunderstandings and consequences. 4th, spiritual protection matters. Maintaining cleanliness, regularly reciting the Quran in appropriate places, and following the Sunnah protects believers from harm, especially from issues related to jinn.